I don't know if I can do this, dude. Do you guys want to hear from Ben Shapiro today? It's just hilarious. The mask is totally off at this point. Like, there's no hiding it anymore. These are just Israel loyalists. The only to the extent that they care about America is only as long as America benefits Israel. That's the only extent these people pretend to care about America. It's just a fully mask off moment. Let's take a brief second with Ben Shapiro here.
There are really several issues that are on the table with regard to what the Iranian regime must do or should do. One,
I love this arrogance and entitlement. What the Iranian regime must do. Like, who the hell are you? You're some pipsqueak, fake American Israel loyalist in the media that's been forced upon us that nobody likes anymore.
No nuclear program, not no nuclear weapons, no nuclear program, because, of course, a civilian nuclear program can be converted into a...
Oh, I'm Ben Shapiro. I'm a fake American patriot, astroturfed into the right-wing media to keep conservatives on the Israeli platform. And I make demands, and I decide what Iran can and can't have. I mean, what the hell is this? I can't do it. I'm done. I can't do it. Let's see how long we can tolerate Mark Levin, another mask-off moment.
We're on the precipice of militarily, I believe, addressing, after half a century, a regime in Iran that has killed 1,000 Americans.
Yeah, where were they killed? Were they killed in our part of the world, in our country, or in a foreign land, in a foreign part of the world? I can't do it with these people. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. But I'll just tell you. Again, this is the same propaganda they sold you every time for the last 30 years, 40 years. Now it's like, okay, now we get it. Thanks to the independent media, more than anything. But they both declare that the reason, at the end of it, they both declare the reason we have to do this is to protect Israel. There it is. There it is. This is not in America's interests. This is all for Israel. That's all these people care about. That's all they think about. You as an American, time to respond accordingly. This is their big mask off moment. Hey, part of me is glad it's here. Part of me is glad that this is happening. Again, my main concern is, what are we going to have left of a country? What are we even going to be having to deal with in 2030 when we can maybe turn this thing around? I don't know. That's the big question. But hey, this had to happen. We had to have this happen, folks. All the foreign loyalists and foreign assets had to be exposed. It had to happen. We were hoping it would happen and we could stop the foreign policy that's bought and paid for by the foreign lobbyists and the foreign interests, but it looks like we're getting both instead. So this is their last ride. So they're going to milk it for everything they can, but they're all going to be exposed. They're all going to be exposed, and then by 2030, they're all going to be almost completely irrelevant, or maybe even worse. Maybe even worse. But this is their mask-off moment. Everybody sees it. All of their ratings are tanking. Their entire message now is just nothing but pro-Israel propaganda. These people never cared about America. They don't care about America. The only extent they care about America is how can it be used to benefit Israel, and this is their mask-off moment. This is it. So if you're an American patriot, you recognize it now. It is what it is. The Times of Israel openly bragging about controlling Trump with Epstein files. Yeah, who's been telling you that? For how long now? A year? Here's some poll quotes from the Times of Israel. Yosef Janowski. Trump decided to bomb Iran's nuclear sites, and that's commendable. But reports later surfaced that he rejected the option to bomb for weeks at a time. Thus, only Fordo was severely damaged. And so now some of the old files are threatening him. That's right. Perhaps Trump will realize that it really doesn't pay to start up with Israel. or they'll expose the blackmail they have on you. Trump as an administration criticized Netanyahu and Israel, and now the Epstein files are haunting him. So obviously a public blackmail campaign from day one. We called this one day one. It's so obvious. But it's easy to do. When you just tell the truth, when you just do political play-by-play, it's easy to do. And it's never been more obvious who has more influence in D.C. It's not you. Pentagon officer removed over anti-Israel posts. Internal probe launched. Colonel Nathan McCormick under investigation after a social media post called Israel the U.S. worst ally and accused Washington of enabling ethnic cleansing. You're not allowed to say that. You don't get free speech. Not in this country. Now, listen to what Netanyahu says in his latest propaganda, and keep this in mind. Why is he speaking English? Why is Netanyahu doing these addresses speaking English? The answer to that question tells you everything.
Hamas must disarm, and Gaza must be demilitarized. Now, that could be done the easy way, or it could be done the hard way. But I can assure you, it will be done. The third objective we set out to do is to make sure that Gaza never poses a threat to Israel again. That requires de-radicalization. That's a difficult word, but it means re-education.
Oh, we're going to re-education camps all the people that don't support Israel.
It means a change. It's been done in other parts of the world. It's been
Nazi Germany.
Done in some Gulf states. It's been done in Japan and Germany. So the first thing we have to make sure is de-radicalization. But that also depends on security arrangement, where Israel is responsible for overall security. Israel and Israel alone can guarantee that, and we shall.
It's amazing when they just tell it like it is, isn't it? Incredible stuff. You realize the only reason he speaks in English is because this is directed at you. This is propaganda directed at the American people. You understand that, right?